What's up? Oh my God, what's up, guys? What is up, everybody? Here, I'm gonna put the chat on the screen. Hey, 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 hey. Sorry, there's no music. Hold on. I think I muted this TV because it was kind of loud the other day. What's up, y'all? What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It is another week. We have survived another week of 2020. It's crazy. 2020 is dwindling to an end, and I'm here for it. I am so ready for this year to be over. Please excuse my hair, as you guys will probably hear outside. It is raining. Cats, dogs, iguanas, snakes, lizards, all types of creatures in Florida right now. So excuse the dew. All right. Yeah, I know y'all are reading this title right now. Like, what? I know you guys are reading this title like, what the hell? And excuse my little lashes too. You know, you guys know this is my first go round with the butterfly flyaways. Okay, let me stop touching my face. Let me stop. What is up, y'all? It does not even feel like a Wednesday. Like, it does not even feel like a Wednesday. Make sure you guys like the video. Another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is to make sure that you're properly notified. I looked through my analytics on YouTube, and turns out only around like a few thousand of you guys have your notifications turned on properly. So just to, you know, refresh, just to make sure you guys are clicking all notifications so you get the community posts, my stories, all of that stuff. Okay, so just make sure you guys are doing this when you are trying to get your notifications. Okay, on some people's YouTube, I've even had to like subscribe and then unsubscribe, unsubscribe and then subscribe again and then redo it so that it would stick, because for whatever reason it was not trying to stick for some of my faves that I like to watch. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know that that's usually what's going on with the notifications. So, you know, it just is what it is. Oh my God, we got our first super chat. Of course, it's Mark talking about Naja got some extendo lashes and feel like she could just pull up late. The boldness. Look, I'm sorry. I had a little thing to do before I came up on here, but 30 minutes isn't that bad. 30 minutes isn't too bad, right? It's not too bad. But Mark need to stop cutting up. I just want to thank everybody for being up in here. Who moderators we got up in here? We got Ty. I think we just got Ty in here for right now. Who else? Am I missing somebody? No, I think we just got Ty, and then I know Daniel be watching when he's at work, and then we got Mark. So yeah, I think I'm ready to start, y'all. Like, I feel like the main reason why my tribe teas be 2 hours is because I just be rambling at the beginning, and I kind of like want to start. So make sure you guys like the live. We're about to start, and we're gonna start with a long one, because I feel like when I start with the long ones, it like, you know, helps. Oh, shout out to Veronica. Veronica's in here too. Thank you, V Rocks. Thank you so much. But yeah, we're gonna start out with this long story first, because I just noticed those kind of drain me when I wait till the end. Y'all, I got this plant. Hold on. This plant is in my way. Yeah, I know y'all are so confused. It was in my way. I'm sorry. I just couldn't see. I couldn't see the chat. That's better. Okay, now that I can see, you know, it's bad enough I got these damn on my face. Like, I need to see the chat. So let's get into it. We got 195 people already up in here. So let's just start. And for all of my people, if you want to mark the timestamp, this is when we start. For all my people who have never seen me before, hey, my name is Naja, and this is a Tribe Tea. Naja, aka the Voodoo Child. This is a Tribe Tea segment when you guys send me in your stories and we give advice in the chat. Gives advice. Okay, if you guys want to be part of this live chat, make sure you guys come on here at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or if it's a day like today where I'm a little late, you might want to sign up for the my website, shopvoodoochild.com, and you can get notified way faster than YouTube. But if you want to make sure your notifications are good, again, click the all button. I literally had to refresh my whole subscriptions and do that to a lot of people. Make sure you're clicking the all button, all right? So our first story of the day is called Divorce and Need Help. So we got some grown tea, Okay, we got some grown tea today. And I'm here for it, girl. I'm always here for some grown tea. Whew, this one's long though, y'all. This one's long, but I'm really trying to, get at least one long one into a live because I'm still working on my pre-recorded for Tribe Teas, but it's like I gotta get y'all. I gotta get to y'all. Okay, so she says, here, let me restart the music. Let me restart the vibe. Okay, so hey Naja, I have been a fan for more than 2 years. Well, thank you so much for sticking with me. I have always wanted to send in my tribe tea, but I never had the guts because we were still married and we're getting divorced. Now I think it's time. This is going to be long and I just need some advice because sometimes I think it's my fault or maybe I'm just brainwashed. I was honestly though, in my opinion, like when the marriage is over, the relationship is over, it kind of like doesn't matter. Like I feel like it's done. You guys are getting divorced. The paperwork was, going in. Like, what's the point of whose fault was it? Depending on what the lawyer said or the court said who fault it was and who get what, like, that should have just been it. Like, that should have just been it. So, she said, this is going to be long, blah, blah, blah. So, I was married going on 3 years, but before that, we were together for 3 years on and off. And it was pretty bad, to be honest, but that's another story. Anyways, we get married and I get pregnant and I become a stay-at-home mom. And oop, y'all, if we still had the red flags, y'all were in an on-again, off-again relationship, right? And then y'all get married, off rip. Y'all have a kid, off rip. Bruh's in the military. Let me guess, his name's Diego also. Like, Rutro, right? Y'all in the chat talking about Rutro. Oh no, here he go. Right, Tesla already knew. Is he military? Is he military? Like, what? Shout out to everybody that just got up in here. We just started this story. Don't worry. So, leave a like if you just got up in here. So yeah, he's military, girl. So I leave my family for 3 years. That's toxic, y'all. If you're with a partner that tells you cut your family off, don't talk to your family, super red flag, super controlling tease. Like, be careful, y'all. When people tell you to pack up all your shit, leave your family behind, don't pick up the phone for your family, don't talk to your family, that's a huge red flag. Because that's just them isolating you from a safe house. Like, that's them isolating you from... if something were to go to shit, they know that you have nobody to go to, and you're in a foreign environment. Like, nope. And you're a stay-at-home mom. There's tons of control factors going on here already, and we're not even into the story yet. Like, right, exactly, Tesla. So they could abuse you in private. Like, beware of people like that, men and women. It doesn't matter. Like, beware. So, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so... we hardly used to fight, maybe every few months or something like that, like normal disagreements about dumb stuff, nothing too serious. But when we moved back to our hometown, we started having problems. He was always a mama's boy, but I guess I never noticed until we got back. Anyway, his family has a lot of opinions on my kids and acts like my ex had these kids by himself. And they spoil them a lot with material things. So maybe that's why they think they're better or above me and my family. That's the shit that be killing me. It's like, you want to act like your people are better than their spouse, but at the end of the day, they stoop down and lay down with them. So, like, get over it. Like, the whole hierarchy system in people's heads of being like, oh, you're not good enough for my son because, you came from a poor family, instead of being like, oh, you don't love him, or you're being like, you get what I'm saying? You're hurting him. I don't know. I just think it's really shallow. It's really shallow. Like, girl, get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Like, and then it's like, bro, this is our relationship. What do you got to do with any of this? Like, what? Y'all, I feel like my little... No, she's not flying off. She's not flying off. I'm like, y'all, let me know in the chat. If there's a takeoff situation, let me know. Because we about to be on this stream for too long and I will rip these bitches the fuck off. But, like, I'm just not used to, like, shit touching all over my face. Sorry, this is off topic. But, like, somebody mentioned the other day, like, y'all remember when Naja didn't, wear lashes and shit? And the reasons why is because I don't like stuff touching my face. Like, I really don't like stuff touching my face at all. This one's good. It's mainly this one right here that's kind of like, I think we're okay. I think we're good. I'm about to rip them off. Y'all are so nice. Hold on. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see the sisterhood in the chat? Do y'all see the sisterhood in the chat? I give it like 3 more stories and I'm gonna end up ripping these off. I'm letting y'all know this right now. I give it like 3 tops, maybe even 2. Like, I don't even think they're gonna thug it, but fuck talking about my face. Let me get onto girl's story because this shit is long as hell, y'all. Maybe that's why I'm doing so much like sidetracks, because this story is long as hell. So, okay, so basically she's saying that the ex's family is like very opinionated. I'm just gonna call him baby daddy. Her baby daddy's family is just very opinionated about her family and her kids and all this stuff. So, we had went out recently and we were at a strip of bars. As we were walking out, I see my baby dad's ex-girlfriend's best friend. Now that is a lot. Your ex's ex-girlfriends. So your baby dad's ex-girlfriends. Okay. Girlfriend, I think. Okay, I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying though. So I look at her and she looks down and I turn around to look at my ex-husband and he's smiling at her. So I get upset because what the fuck? I did something like that to him, he would be so upset. His ex hates me and she was a problem at the start of our relationship, so I'm embarrassed. We were out with my friends. I don't like making a scene because I grew up a lot after having kids. So I wait until we get in the car to be like, what the fuck was that about? And we start arguing pretty bad and he's downplaying what he did. We get home and I'm ready to leave, but he snatches your phone, the keys, and hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This shit just escalated. This just escalated like a lot. So it went from snatching the phone to snatching the car keys and then transferring all of the money out of their conjoined bank account so that she has nothing. Y'all, that is beyond petty. This is low-key the reason why, like, I get it in 2020. It's like this whole little, like, nice little, you know, cute fantasy to have where it's like, you know, oh, I don't want to do shit. I don't want to work. I just want to do it to pay for everything for me and blah, blah, blah. But then shit like this happens. Like, I'll be damned if someone cleaned out my fucking bank account. Wow. Financial abuse is definitely a thing. I have nowhere to go now, and it's 4 a.m., so I go to the other room and sleep. We own our house, by the way. I wake up the next morning and ask for my phone, and instead of being sorry, this guy tells me, you're still on your shit, huh? I'm sorry. Are you my father? And it sucks because it's like financial abuse, bro. Like, you put yourself in this situation and shit. Now this dude paying your phone bill. He might as well be your daddy. Like, it sucks. It sucks. Y'all talk about police. Right. Nuck, if you buck, has entered the chat. Like, talking to you like a whole child. That's crazy. I'm like, whatever, give me my phone. I need to check on my kids because they were with his mom. She asked to babysit, and I never ask her. She just offers, basically, to babysit. And they have 2 kids under 2. Jesus, that's what I'm saying. That military shit, just be quick. So a few weeks later, I asked him to put me on the bank account. We have a joint account, but he is the primary holder. I bet you they've got you on that damn Navy Federal. Ooh, boy. He could check he can see what she's spending, and he puts all the money in it. And I can't see what he has or what he does on his half of the account. So basically, it's a conjoined account. They have 2 separate cards. she can't see his, but he could see hers and his because he is the primary account holder, right? Y'all, ladies, I cannot stress this enough. I get it being pampered and like all that stuff. Like, who wouldn't? Like, girl, sign me the fuck up. But just make sure you have your own bag in the process. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Let him pamper you. Let him pay all the bills. Let him do that. Okay, that's cute. But make sure at the end of the day, you got you and your kids, period. Because shit like this. This is ugly as fuck to me. This is so ugly to me. Like, he is so ugly for this. Like, he's literally treating you like another child. Y'all have to make sure, whether that be sewing some masks, going and getting certified, being a bartender, I don't know, get your cosmetic license, like, have something to do. Like, I get it. There are some girls out there who don't need to work. That's great. But I'm going to need you to have something put aside, because if he ever get tired of you, then what? Like, then what, girl? Who said that? Adrian talking about, girl, you better get an Etsy, right? You better get you a profitable hobby. You better get you an Etsy. Like, and then Megara, if he won't let her work, if a human being won't let you do something, you don't need to be with them. And I don't know about y'all, but in America, that's called kidnapping. When you force somebody to stay in the fucking house against their will or stay in a place against their will, that's called kidnapping. Like, no, call the police. That's done. And it's crazy because remember, if any of you guys seen my unpopular opinions for 2020 video with those little predator channels, that'd be the first thing I think about, where it's like, yo, you know, if they wanted to, like, they could get UK stuff for kidnapping. Y'all just be like, you don't move. You better do the chicken dance, or else I'm gonna post these chat logs, because in Canada, for some reason, we can't call the police on pedophiles. Like, I'm sorry, I just had to say that out, because kidnapping is a real thing. I don't know what y'all got. No, dead ass, y'all like the chicken dance. I just got recommended a channel, and it's always Canadian channels for some reason. I don't know why, but is another Canadian person based in Ontario. I don't give a fuck if you tell them I'm talking about him. I don't care. Like, I really don't. And he was telling every predator he caught to do the freaking chicken dance. And I'm like, sir, in America, that's called fucking kidnapping. You can't just hold somebody against their will. That's called blackmailing, kidnapping, and coercion and shit. Yes, he's a sick ass motherfucker, but like, that's not your job, bro. Shit crazy. Damn, I don't have any more bubbly. Damn. I could have sworn I brought that shit up here with me. But yeah, all I'm saying is, y'all, please just know your rights. If somebody is telling you you are not allowed to do something and you're an adult, like, in your own home, and like, that's just not right. That's not right. That's not right. It's not right. So, oh, look at this. She said bruh's mom is also a primary on the account. So bruh's mom sees what she spends. So yeah, she's like another child to them. That's so fucked. I'm so glad you divorced him. This is so fucked. So I'm asking for money, and he just keeps brushing it off until one day he tells me he went to go pick up lunch, and I ask, oh no, not for money. She's asking, I forgot. She's asking, why was the ex looking? Why did they look at each other like that, right? So he tells me he went to go pick up lunch, and I ask him with who. He went to get a $15 steak from this expensive place here, and he says no one, but has a face like he's lying. So I'm like, what the fuck? Then he tells me he brought a guy from, hold on, y'all. Please don't tell me he fucking the male coworker, because I'm about to die. She said he brought a guy from work a $15 steak. And I'm like, okay. Well, I need to be able to see the account, period. That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck all these games. Stop the whole, oh, I wonder if he's doing this. I wonder if he's doing that. Let me see the account. Give me access. I'm your wife. I'm not your child. Give me the account information. I'm done. Like, this is stupid. This is tired. Like, so okay, so he puts me on there, And he tells me, no, okay, so she said, put me on there. And he says, I'm not going to put you on there because that's sketchy. And he tells me he's not because he doesn't trust me and thinks I'm going to take all the money and the kids and leave. Y'all. And that's what I was thinking too, Lyric. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. A $15 steak. Where the fuck you had her at? That's it? $15 steak? You might as well went to the frozen section, get you a little banquet meal. Like $15 steak. You could have bought our baby some chick nuggers. Like, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? So, okay, back to what I was saying. If you're scared that someone's going to take the kids and leave you, obviously you're doing something wrong. But my thing is I'm supposed to trust you with every single penny I have, though. Like, no questions asked. And your mother. Yeah, see, I'm so glad you're out of this. Because this man's ass backwards. Very hypocritical. So, I've never kept him from his kids. Not once. This isn't the first time he's took all the money out when we fought. So that's my thing. That's your thing that you do. You take all the money out and leave us looking shitty. Like, that's what you do. I'm not you, sir. Like, he's delusional. He knows he's cheating. Like, bye. No. So, he said, we were fighting that time because my oldest was a month old and I went to get something from my dad's and we had been at my mother-in-law's and my baby was asleep. So she told me to leave him there. So I did because I just wanted to pick something up really fast. So I see that his sister posted a picture of her holding him, but she was full on sick. Like, mind y'all, this was sent to me around COVID time. So if you're full blown sick, why are you around the baby? Like, that's what don't be making sense to me. It doesn't matter if you just got the flu. Why are you around the baby? It don't matter if you, like, I don't know, if you got a stomach virus. Like, why are you around the baby? Like, where is the sense made here? Zero. That baby can't protect himself, so I'm more ways than one. Right? Everybody in the chat, like, bro, I want to fight. Like, you can't be putting babies don't know what the hell's going on. That's not fair. I would have probably had to square up. I probably had to square up with Auntie. I don't know. So I tell him, hey, when we get back, tell her to not touch him anymore because he doesn't have... Y'all, the baby don't even got the shots. The baby don't even got shots. I forgot the baby's 1 month. The baby don't even have shots. Y'all. Grandma and Auntie. Oh my God. Not grandma and Auntie. So we start arguing because he's like, it's just that she misses the baby, blah, blah, blah. So we get back to his mom's and I walk in and she is still holding my son. And I ask her for him and she doesn't give him back. And my ex is being dramatic, telling everyone I'm going to take my son, which I was, but for the day. He needed to be breastfed. So instead, his sister hands him my son and he's not giving him back. So I call the cops. Oh my God, how do we get here? So the cops are being called. I mean, honestly, during COVID, this was sent to me during COVID, right? Let me see. This was May the 2nd. She sent me this May the 2nd. Like, he probably would have had to been out. He probably would have had to get out. Yeah, everybody in the chat's just like, bro, just protect the baby. Like, talking about not the popo. Michelle's like, yes, ma'am. Kate said that it's her kid. Like, right. Oh, let's do it. So, basically, instead his sister, blah, 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 blah. So she calls the cops. But the cops said that they couldn't do anything because that's the kid's dad. That's what I thought was going to happen. So I just leave him. So I just leave and he calls me later that night and comes to stay with me at my dad's. And he shows up and he has formula and new Pampers and clothes that I guess his mom bought for my son. I guess they plan to keep him. Whatever. So we get over it and I let it go. But his family continues to do stupid shit or just be disrespectful to me. His mom also has this bulldog that full attacks. Hold on, wait a minute. This mom has a bulldog that full on attacks people. It has attacked 6 people that I've witnessed. And I've asked her every time to keep him put away when she has my son over. And every single time she sends pics and videos, the dog is in the back. Y'all, here's my thing. If it just because the dog's being cool around the baby this second does not mean it won't turn on him. Like, that is so, girl, I would just not let. I get it, like, it's free babysitting, it's the grandparents, it's familiar, but it seems to me like they didn't give a fuck raising their own kids, and they don't give a fuck raising your kids. And it's very interesting how they're trying to do the whole, oh, you stooped low by having a baby with this lady, when it's like y'all are hillbilly trailer park as fuck. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Right? Everybody in the chat like, no. Like, this story is all over the place. I'm like just appalled at this family because they're treating you like you're just, like you're the outsider and you're the problem when it's like they're doing trifling shit. So, and it sucks because I know even though you're divorced, you still got to deal with this. So me and my ex-husband fought at least 10 times about it. Pretty bad fights. Because he couldn't just put his foot down and confront his mom, apparently. And when he did, she was saying just how the dog never shown aggression to my son, and just this sob story. Okay, but then what's going to happen when it is the day? What's going to happen when the day comes? When he does show aggression, then what? All you're going to say is, oh, well, he never did it before. Okay, well, what is that going to do now? The son's bit, so what? The dog should, it sucks because I love animals, y'all. I love animals. But that dog should have been put down. I'm sorry. 6 people? 6? That's not normal. That's not normal. My dog's never even bit one person. Like, that's not normal, bro. I'm sorry. That's not normal. I'm sorry. That dog did not get a normal quality of life. That's not normal. Like, if a dog attacks like that, that means something's not right. I'm sorry. Like, they're torturing that dog. Some type of trust shit has happened to that dog for it to attack people like that. And I wouldn't have that dog around no baby. Or like a child or a teenager, let alone like what? So the dog, she said the dogs even growled at the baby through the baby gate. Y'all, oh my God, that would have pissed me the fuck off. And call me biased because my ass has been bit. I was that baby walking around with the aggressive ass fucking dog and got my ass bit the fuck up. Still got stitches till this day. My grown ass. Like, look, take this dog out. It's not fair. This dog was dealt a horrible set of hands, but they gotta go. It gotta go. Gotta go. And for all of y'all in the chat, I just peeped somebody in the chat so they didn't get a notification. If you need to, just make sure, if you need to unsubscribe and resubscribe, and then make sure you click all, because I've seen with my analytics, a lot of people don't have all of their notifications on. So, but yeah, let me continue. I'm sorry. Let me continue. So, because it's almost over. It's almost over. She said back to the account thing, though. Okay, so back to the bank account situation with the primary and all that shit, right? So, she found out that he had been asking his mom to borrow money and not telling her. And he said it's because we're broke sometimes and he doesn't want to stress me out. But the number in my account is never that low. So I didn't even know he was asking her. So maybe that's why she has so many opinions on my kids and family, since she helps him out. And I'm guessing that's why he is scared of her. Okay, so basically he's trying to live the fantasy of the provider, but he's not the provider for real. He wants to live the fantasy that he could be the man of the house, but at the end of the day, you're not. You're still getting money from mommy. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he added you onto his mom's primary account. I would not be surprised if that was never his. And like, it was always his mom's. Then she added him on, and then y'all got married and he added you on. Like, I would not be surprised if that was the case. Like, he a whole bitch. That's so funny. Y'all in the chat going ham talking about he a bitch. Thank you, Kiki. And I thought dudes in the military was making some decent money. Like, you own your own home. I guess all the assets just ran out. I don't know, girl. But, hey, I don't know. But, the sister also doesn't like me. The sister was talking to my brother on Facebook. Like, bro, what is going on here? What in the trailer park? Like, I am okay. So let me stop. So she was talking to her brother. And while she was talking, she told my brother that she was ready to beat my ass, but was waiting for her brother to say that she could do it, I guess. That day I was asking for, I don't know. I'm getting confused with the grammar, but I'm guessing she's saying that she was waiting for the green light from the brother. This is some ratchet shit right here. And I just feel so bad because this is the baby's family too. Like, even though you're broken up, like, this is the baby's family. Like, that's the crazy shit about it. So, so when I told my ex-husband what she said, he said, well, that's her nephew. Like, okay, but those are my sons. That's what I'm saying. They came out of your biscuit. So they're just weird, all of them as a whole family. It's just the mom, the stepdad, my ex, and his sister. They all have a weird relationship that's a little too close. I think the sister posts pictures of my ex like every week on Facebook talking about how he's so handsome and shit. But I'm not gonna lie, that shit do be weirding me out. Like, I don't know. And I thought I just tried to charge it to the fact that maybe because me and my brother don't have as close of a relationship as we used to anymore. But like, that should be making me a little cringy when I be going on social media and people be like, look at my fine ass sister, cuz. And I'm like, or damn, my brother looking fine as fuck, B. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, gas your sibling up for sure. But there's like a thing called the thesaurus. It has a whole bunch of synonyms of like, you could use different words. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, thank you, y'all in the chat. Like, yes, that is too much. Like, don't be talking about, and people be doing that with their moms too, like they parents. Like, if somebody got a fine daddy or like a fine mom, people casually, damn, look at my fine ass mama. And it's like, bro, do you want to fuck your mom, weird ass boy? Like, so I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, sis. I get where you're coming from. Alexa, please play Sweet Home Alabama. But I will say, like, it's different, like, when it's, but it's still weird. It's still weird. I don't know, it's weird. Because I was about to say, I could see, like, two sisters being like, yeah, my sister fine, but it's still weird. That's still weird to me. No, that's still weird. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Nope. Clacking out. If you do it, not judging you, but that's just not for me. So, she said that's what she used to do every single week. Post her brother on Facebook talking about how he's fine and handsome and shit. She also told my brother they were close before I came into the picture, and that when they would go to the store, people would think they were together. I don't know why she feels the need to tell my older brother that, but he was just like, she's weird. I think she's in love with him. She takes all these pictures of them together, but doesn't take pictures of us like that, or of her and my kids, but never takes them. Okay, so basically she takes pictures with her brother-in-law in like a couple type of way, but doesn't take pictures with her or the kids. Okay, so yeah, Sweet Home Alabama as fuck. Sweet Home Alabama as fuck. Like, definitely. And shout out to Brittany. Thank you, Brittany, so much. She said, just came in here to drop a like. Got a blast. Like the video, y'all. Thank you so much, sis. Appreciate ya. But okay, let me get back. So, boom, 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 boom. So, shit's weird. Anyway, I left the house and now we're getting divorced. Thank God, because girl, that was weird. And he told me I don't deserve child support, even though I'm staying here at my dad's house in one room with 2 kids, no job, and no car. I had a car, but when we were struggling to pay for both the cars, so I gave mine up. Are y'all noticing a pattern here? Are y'all noticing a pattern of her constantly having to give up and give up and give up under the illusion of her being taken care of, bro? Like, that shit is so grimy to me. Like, he made you give up everything and then said, I know you're accustomed to be taken care of, but fuck you, because we're not in a relationship. Like, y'all, this is a dangerous game. It's a very dangerous game. Because there are, and especially with that whole thing on social media right now, like, oh, you need a man to pay all the bill, blah, 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 blah. There are men like that, but it's very rare to find men who are like that and don't come with controlling ass tendencies, bro, because it's hard. It's really hard. There are guys out there like that. Don't get it wrong. There are guys out there who want no strings attached. They just want to be seen with you. They just want to be known as that guy that carries around that girl, or maybe it's a ego male thing for them and they just want to be a provider. But with this whole trend of, like, you know, the social media influencer girl that just look pretty all the time and don't do shit and just be chilling, it's real easy for dudes like this who got that fucking Uncle Sam money to come up and fuck with you, bro. Like, I'm telling you, don't give up all your shit. Why did you have to give up your car? Why did you have to give up the home? You're the one constantly sacrificing. Like, and it did not happen. Your right action. This did not happen in weeks. This is years and years and years. That's why I say, bro, please make sure you always have you and your kids back by having some form of side hustle. Like, I just don't think, and I don't know, I've never been married, so maybe I could see how some people out there who have been married could say, like, oh, well, you don't have the trust factor, because I know that's what marriage is about. It's about trust. But this dude has shown you so many times that he's not trustworthy and that he doesn't trust you. And I don't know. I just don't want anybody in this type of situation. I'm glad that you're out. Like, yes, you may be in the one bedroom, but at least you're at your dad's house. You're at family who loves you and wouldn't do none of this weird shit. Like, all this is weird. Your brother, side-eyeing your brother a little bit. I would tell your brother to stop talking to that weird-ass girl. I would tell your brother to stop talking to that weird-ass girl. Like, that's weird. She's weird. And he talking about, oh, she weird as fuck. You're still talking to her. You're still taking pictures with her. You're my brother. Get it together. Get your loyalty in check. Like, stop. I would snap on his ass. Quiet as it's kept. I would snap on my brother over that. So, yeah, she gave up everything. She said, whatever, though. I filed, and now I'm trying to fight for half of everything because that's not fair. I was a good wife and a good mother, and he keeps pushing the 50-50 custody, but I think it's only so he doesn't have to pay me child support. I was a bartender before my kids, so I was planning to do that when this virus is over, but he wants the kids Thursday through Sunday. He's making it seem like it's to help me. He says those are the days I would make the most money anyways. I have to work my whole work schedule around his, and he works 7 a.m. to 5. I let him see the kids every day, also at night for 30 minutes. Girl, that's a lot. You're giving him a lot of visitation. Every day. 1 hour every day. Just yesterday, though, I was at my mom's house late and she was making food. And by the time I got to my dad's, it was late and my kids were tired. So I texted him telling him I got home late just to see them tomorrow and he would have them for the weekend. And he texted me asking if next time I can go home early. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, also they stay with him every other day. So now he wants me to get home early, blah, blah, blah. I think he's just asking for a lot. And I'm trying to be fair and be a good mom and not hurt my kids. But I really don't know what to do anymore. Please help. Am I doing the right thing? Because he swears I'm in the wrong all the time. Please help. Girl. He is purposely doing all of this to make sure you're not moving on. This is a control tactic. Not saying you need to immediately jump into a new relationship. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying he's trying to make sure you're not moving on from the relationship. You will always have kids together. You'll always have to co-parent in some sense. But it seems to me like he's trying to assert more control. Like, girl, you need to go to the courts and get something set in stone and together because this isn't going to work. It's not going to work. And the only way it is going to work is if he gives you enough child support so that you can just drop shit on the, you get what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm about to see what y'all got to say. This is crazy. I think you should take him back to court and get that shit situated because that is an inconvenience. How are you supposed to support the kids when he's coming in on unconventional days that were not agreed upon? And if anything, I would drop the kids off with him and go and do me. It's like, okay, you want to then do you with the kids. Leave me out of it. Everybody's saying go to court. Go to court. Alexis says document. Exactly. I really hope you're documenting all these instances that he's just popping up on your ass. And if it's as frequent as you're saying, start recording it. Like, build a case. Because you're right. You don't want to be that bitter baby mom that keeps their kids away from their dad. But you also want to, I could tell you're trying to move on to the relationship and level up and be the bartender again, get your bread up. And he's trying to control you. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Right? Venus said just unreliable man and a mess. Pretty much. Action says she is doing backflips to fix this situation. Thank you. Like, girl, this, and y'all can take this however you want, but you are a woman in a custody battle. Like, I get it. He's military. But because he's military, you should be able to get you a little something enough to where he's not popping up like that and you could chill. Like, I don't get this. I don't know. Right. Julia's like, I don't even know what to say. That's how I feel too, because it's like, go to court, girl. Go to court. Get it together in the courts, because how do we go from 50-50 to you're here every other day? How did it go from Thursday to Sunday to you're here every other day? We need some type of regulation. We need boundaries. Period. Tezzer said try to look for pro bono lawyers. Tezzer says she got to document everything, right? Estelle said, girl, you may need to not contact him no more and only talk through him through the courts. I was thinking of that too, getting a mediator through the court system. Girl, just go legal. That's all my thing. You need to keep it legal, because he's making it real lackadaisical. And if you say you have 2 kids under 2 and this shit just finalized during the pandemic, all this is fresh. I hope in December, as of right now, you sent me this in when? May? I really hope that he is not still like this, and I really hope you have gone legally to get this together. Like, because what the hell? So, any of you guys want to give her some advice in the comments below? You guys know, leave her some advice in the comments. I've never been married. I've never been divorced. So, any of you guys that have that experience, please give her some advice. I also don't have kids. I've never been through like a court system, and no one's ever fought for me in court, child. So I don't know how that shit work. But yeah, if you guys know, let her know in the comments below. That is crazy. Divorciana, right, Mark? Divorciana. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your level up. I am praying for your level up, for real. Because I know dealing with dudes like that is so tiring. I couldn't even imagine. Like, but let's get on to story number 2. That was a long one. That was 40 minutes. Now y'all see why I saved them for the pre-recorded, because that takes up a lot of the live, girl. But we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, we still got a lot to read. So let me get into it. This next one is really, really short. And it's called, I Went to a All-White School. Okay. She said, hey, Naja. Oh, correction. He said, hey, Naja, just want to say I love your video and you're the coolest person ever. Love you. Please keep my name secret. Well, thank you so much. I won't let them know. I won't spill the tea. So I started this school right after winter break 2018, going into 2019. At first, everything seemed to be okay, until this kid offered me a pill. Wait. Welcome to White High School. Would you like a pill? Would you like a benzo? Like, what is going on? Like, this is like every parent's worst nightmare with Halloween. This is what they think be going on, bro. Like, so we just, like, okay, all right. I refused the pill. I want to mention that this is a very rich town. Okay, so nah, that was definitely some opiates. Talking about you in a, okay, so you going to a rich white school. Okay, yes, these are the opiates. It's the fentanyl. Okay, y'all better don't mess with drugs, y'all. So this is a very rich town, and this will matter later. So every day I would go to school and kids would be doing drugs in the bathroom. I didn't say anything because someone's phone came up missing and they blamed me, the black kid. So, right, I feel you though, because like, if I'm the only black kid in the school, somebody's phone go missing and I'm the thief. So if I go and report there are kids doing drugs in the bathroom, they're going to be like, oh, you mean the drugs you sold them? Like, nah, I feel you. I would have minded my business too. I would have been like, okay, y'all could kill yourselves. Do you? Like, I'm not about to, right, talking about what in the skins, what in the euphoria, like. So around February 10th, I started to receive, on February the 10th, I started to receive sticky notes that said leave and word with the hard ER and other racist slurs. And I go to my locker, and you can't put like locks or anything on the locker. So I opened my locker, and it said Junior KKK leave and word with the ER, whole bunch of other racial slurs, black races. I would have called Channel 4 News. I would have lit they whole shit up. I would have been like Riley off the Boondocks. Like, I would have lit the whole school up. 2018, 2019, what? Yeah, y'all in the chat are like, oh, hell no. Nope, 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 nope. Tell your parents, right? I would have told my parents. Mama would have called Channel 4 News. The NAACP would have entered the chat, right? Like, nope, nope. It is 2020, 2019. Well, this is 2018, 2019. Definitely would have called somebody. We're cutting up. So I told the teacher and the principal, and they said they would look into it later that day. The principal called me down and said, the principal said, you wrote that on your own locker. For what? For what? Like, for what? I said, why would I do that? She said, none of these kids would do that. You don't know how much I wanted to slap her. So my mom had to work 7 to 5, so I had to go to the after school program. So I'm sitting there minding my own business, and these white dudes keep coming back there punching. And the teachers don't do, oh, they're punching him. And the teachers don't do nothing. So I hit him, and they suspended me. Look, I would have been recording people. Like, this is so awful. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Like, this is so awful, bro. One day I'm at this program in this St. Patrick's Day, and my friend let me borrow a St. Patrick's necklace. And so I was sitting on the swing during second lunch during the after school program. The woman ran back and pulled the chain and was choking, like pulled the chain on the necklace and was choking me, and switched the story and said I tried to kill myself and called the police. And the police are racist as hell. And she didn't get fired or anything. So my mom just pulled me out altogether. There are so many more. I hope I get a chance to tell you more. Look, all I want to know, if you do tell me more, all I want to know is that you are not in that school no more. Like, that's all I want to hear from you. If it doesn't have shit to do with you leaving the school, it's just going to break my heart. Because this is so disgusting. And people like to act like this shit isn't happening. And, you know, like, oh, it happened a long time ago. People don't act like that. People still act like this. It's sad. People still act like this. What do y'all got to say in the chat? That was fucking sad. That was so sad. I'm so glad your mom pulled you out of there, because that was too much. What y'all got to say? Right, Yenny talking about what southern state is this? That's what I'm saying. Like, what in the... What? Tezzer said, poor kid. This school needs to be shut down, right? Like, what in the hell? I would have had to go to the... But if I was your mom, I would have been like, look, record everything. Record everything. Because this is ridiculous. Shelly's talking about, I bet it's Virginia. Shay said northern schools be racist too. That is very true. Very affluent schools in the north as well as in the west coast can be racist too. It's just in the south, they're a little bit more blatant with calling you the N-word, and they're a little bit more creative with their vocabulary. I will say that. But I would have pressed charges as well. Daryl, I would have pressed charges. Moni says lawsuits have entered the chat. Right. Nala says it happens in Michigan too, not just the south. Yes, you're right. You're right. You are definitely right. Zanai says, then give the recordings to the news, period. Right. Jasmine said, am I too late? The chat popping off. We're like we're 2 stories in. I'm about to get on to the second story. If any of you guys have ever been to a school like that, I would love to hear about it. Spare me the like super, super bad details, because I be feeling so bad hearing about, you know, the racist bullshit that other people like gotta go through and shit, but it's a reality. It's things that we go through on a day-to-day basis, unfortunately, or we come in contact with people like this on a day-to-day basis. Unfortunately, it's reality, you know. So let me know in the comments, what would you do if you were them or if you were their parent? Give them some advice, okay? This next one is also some high school tea. I'm gonna just let y'all know, okay? Some high school tea. But I had to read my homies try tea because they sent me in 3 submissions. But the first 2, they like responded to themselves and they were like, oh no, I don't like this one. Or like, oh man, I messed up on that one. And I don't feel like they messed up on any of them, but I'm just gonna read this one because they sent me in a lot of stories and I want their stuff to be read. So it is called I Have a Crush on My Best Friend, Tribe T. Now, we have read one of these last week where somebody had a crush on their best friend. So we about to see. Oh my God. I hope this isn't the same one I've already read. I feel like I've already read this one. Let me know in the chat if I've already read this, but I don't think I have. So this person is called Christopher. Okay, this person's called Christopher. He says he doesn't know if any of the people involved watch my channel, and it would be tragic if they found out this information. Okay. So I'm going to give you a short background because it's relevant to the story somewhat. I am a 16-year-old gay boy in the 11th grade. I have had very low self-esteem throughout my whole life due to rejection and not being picked. But most people don't know that because I act as though I'm cocky, conceited, and narcissistic. I mean, shit, fake it till you make it. That's what I always say. It was so bad that last school year I confessed to my crush and I was left on red. Damn. When I think about it, my chest starts to hurt really bad. Aw. And I get really sad because I worked up the courage to tell him and I was left on red. It made my confidence go way lower than what it was before at the time. I started to fake my confidence even more now. So now I'm genuinely trying to be more confident in myself and love the way I look and who I am as a person, etc. So fast forward to junior year, just started in September. And because of a bunch of sophomore drama, I cut off my friend group down to 4 friends and I'm really close with them. Recently, this sophomore randomly starts talking to me, flirting, and asks me my snap, okay? He's kind of cute or whatever, really chill, shorter than me, but I'm like really tall. I can't be mad at that. And he told my bestie that he's in the closet. Look, this is why I say like y'all should just chill on dating like at a young age because it's like everybody's in the closet, girl. You're going to get yourself hurt. Like everybody is scared at that point, you know? Like, and it is dope that you could fake it till you make it, but some people don't even have that in them, you know, and it's scary. So that's why I always tell people, shit, I had one girl, like, who was really, really persistent with me in high school who really wanted to date me, but I just, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. Y'all can tell, y'all know in the chat, like, usually when there is, like, a LGBT plus relationship at high school, like, it's like, oh my God, they are, like, the gay couple, you know? Like, we had one when I was in high school, too, the gay couple, and then, you know, you get out of high school and you realize that everybody was fucking everybody. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like you just be setting yourself up for your feelings to get hurt, you know? I would just abort the mission. Just abort the mission. Everyone's scared right now to come out. Like, I would just abort mission. Just be friends, you know? Just be friends. Like, chill. So, I don't know if he feels the same. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. So, but the only thing is that even though I kind of have a crush on him, I also have a crush on my friend called Pineapple Head, okay? But I don't know if he feels the same. You sound to me like you just trying to have a crush on every gay person, and I know it's like a really bad syndrome that us gay kids tend to do. Like, you are like, okay, I'm gay. Who else is gay? Okay, I'm going to have a crush on them and just try it out and like see how it works. Like, it sounds to me like you just gunning for like every person that could possibly reciprocate the interest. But you even said yourself, like, you want to be picked. I'm telling you though, just chill and calm down. Like, as soon as you turn 18, the world is just going to open up. Like, it's crazy. I'm telling you. She said that the friend isn't right. Y'all talking about he got a crush on the crew. That's what I'm saying. He said Pineapple Head is an out gay boy like myself, and he's one of my close friends, but I think he just sees me as a friend. But he and my friend Wendy make it obvious that they're jealous of the other boy who just came into the picture. And it's like, the other boy's name's John. And it's like, I like John, but I just met him. But Pineapples, I don't know. I've liked him for a while, and I don't think he likes me back. But he does flirt and shit, but I don't know if it's friendly flirting. I'm going to tell you right now, it's definitely friendly flirting. The only reason why your friends are like, oh my God, because John is around is because y'all are probably a bunch of messy little baby gays. I mean, it is what it is. I was a messy ass little baby gay when I was in high school. I mean, calling it like it is. Like, I'm sure when you got a little messy ass baby gay friend and there's a new little gay coming around, you're getting replaced. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'm not getting a vibe of like, oh my God, that was my boo and now I'm getting my toes stepped on. Like, that's not the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting like a, no, we're all friends and now there's a new kid coming in and who are you? Like, I'm not getting, I don't think he likes you. And then that's another thing, like, it's okay to have friends who are gay. Like you can have friends who are gay. Like, you don't gotta fuck your friends just because they're gay. You get what I'm saying? Like, just because your friends are gay does not mean you have to fuck them. Does not mean you have to try them out. Like, chill. Y'all talking about baby gay has me weak. Look, I was a little baby gay in high school, and I was definitely a little messy ass baby gay. You get jealous when your friends get new friends. Like, it's normal. It's high school, girl. It's high school. I blame Degrassi too, Christina. I blame Degrassi for this. So I really don't know what to do. Because on one hand, I have someone that might be into me and he makes an effort to talk to me and shit. But I just met him. And on the other hand, I have one of my best friends who I've had a crush on for a while. But I don't know if he likes me. I really want to tell both of them, but I'm scared of two things. Both of them liking me and I have to choose, or neither of them liking me and I'm in pain and shit. I really don't think I can handle that because I'm kind of fragile and I don't have the highest self-esteem at the moment. Naja, what should I do? Okay, if you don't have the highest self-esteem at the moment, stop trying to date. Work on yourself. You know that whole fake it till you make it thing? There's supposed to be like a point after that where it's like, okay, now I need to build the genuine confidence, like what you were talking about earlier. Not gonna lie, I thought you were very mature for saying that. You were like, I'm working on my genuine confidence, but I'm not trying to, be mean, and not trying to call you immature now, but I'm just saying that was a very mature statement, but it's true. You got to put in the fucking work. Put in that work. Get the genuine confidence before you start looking for other people. Because when you have false confidence and you start looking, you're going to get clocked. You're going to get clocked. You're going to get clocked and people are going to take advantage of you, period. Especially that you're so young and you don't have much dating experience. You're going to get clocked and they're going to take advantage of you. Like, do the work on yourself first. Do the work on yourself first. So, Naja, what should I do? Should I just focus on my schoolwork? Yes. Should I just focus on my schoolwork and my friendships and shit and just think about these two boys all the time whom I see all the time and just think in my head that will never like me? Or should I take my chance of my feelings being hurt really bad and being in pain and shit for just a hope? Here's the thing. You're only going to be in pain for a very small moment. Think of it like a shot when you go to the doctor. You anticipate it, then you get it. Yeah, it's painful as shit. It's probably a little sore, but it's over with. And after a while, you're going to forget you even got the shot. You're going to forget what the shot even feels like. Like, you're going to have to get through it. Me personally, I don't think those feelings you have for your best friend is love. I just think you guys are very similar and you're getting along. As for John, wing it. Because if you don't, he's going to go find somebody else. He sent me some pics of him and his friends. Y'all are a very diverse friend group. Y'all look like y'all have a lot of fun together. So they sent me an update. Saying first off, let's give the advice. First off, finish school, work on yourself, then think about adding people into the mix. treasure the friends you have and don't ruin those relationships by trying to add in the whole relationship thing. Like, especially when it's just not necessary. It seems to me like you just want to be with somebody. Like, just chill and be with yourself and genuinely build up that confidence about yourself. My tip that I do is I get in front of the mirror and each day, old Tyra Banks trick with her tired ass. Love me some Tyra, even though she questionable, girl. One thing I did take from Tyra is you go in the mirror and you pick one thing about yourself every day. And until you fully believe what you're saying, you gas yourself up on that one feature until you get a new feature and then you change it. Like, so say, okay, I really like my hair. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna keep saying, oh my God, you have beautiful hair. Until I genuinely look at myself and I don't even have to say it. I'm just like, oh shit, my hair is cute as fuck. Keep doing that. And then once you've accomplished, okay, I have nice hair. Let's move on to skin. You have nice skin. Like, start doing that with yourself. Words are powerful, y'all. Words are powerful. That is my advice for you. Like, dead ass. I see a lot of y'all in the chat like, ooh, I need to try that. No, seriously, do it. It'll hype you up. Y'all, I was so depressed in 2018, 2017. How the hell do you think I ended up coming out here happy-go-lucky with a smile on my face? Like, you got to build yourself up because nobody else is going to. We're in the age of the fake bullshit. You have to build yourself up, gas yourself up because nobody else is going to on a genuine level. They're not. So let me read his update real quick, and then we're gonna give some advice in the chat. So he says, "Hey Naja, it's me from May 2020. I don't even know if you read this yet or not, but I am binge watching you today, so I'm gonna find out. I just tried to reread this Tribe Tea, and I could barely get past the first sentence. Stop beating yourself up. Like, please. Your entry was beautiful. I understood everything. Don't beat yourself up. So in the story, I talked about how I had a crush on some random named John and my best friend, Sis. So John, he was hella weird and just, I don't know. Hold on. We got a super chat. Gabby says, once you love yourself, all the rest of the good will flow. That is very, very true. That is so true, y'all. That is so true. So yeah, he tried out John. John just wasn't it. John just was on some weird shit. Like, first, sometimes he was like an ally to the LGBTQ+, but then on the other hand, he would be saying some transphobic shit. Yeah, cut that. On top of that, he would just say some weird ass shit. Like, he'll be like, if I go to jail, He said if I go to jail, I'm going to be R-wording niggas, bro. That is very predatory and very aggressive. He said if I go to jail, I'll be okay because I'll just R-word people. Sounds to me like he just might need to go into jail now. Like, that was very predatory and odd. That's very odd. It's very odd. Okay. T. He says more weirder shit too. So now I'm leaving him on red on Snap and avoiding him. I know that's right. I'm avoiding him in the hallways because the combos be weird and I'm uncomfortable. He be giving, I'm gay as fuck, but in the closet, but out the closet, but I don't know if I'm in the closet or out the closet. Well, I'm sorry, boo, but you're going to be dealing with a lot of those for another, what are you, you're a junior? Maybe like a good old 5 years. More, like, you're going to get 5 years more of that. Of, am I in the closet? Am I out the closet? Am I in the closet? Am I out the closet? Like, you're going to get a lot of that for the next, like, 5 years. Trust me. Get ready. He was like giving very the cute guy who smashes his pillow in big mouth. Okay, so for the best friend, I would say we aren't close at all now because of the regular high school shit. But this dude went back to fucking middle school shit. I'm not going to give details due to the length. And the details are kind of specific. And like who the fuck else is weird as fuck to do some shit like this. But basically, we were hanging out in a small group of like 5, and Pineapple and this dude got into it. So we split up into 2 different groups, me, Pineapple, Wendy, some other people. You get what I'm saying? And the dude that had a falling out with Pineapple texted Wendy saying, don't bring Pineapple around him. And old girl shows me the message, and I didn't know what she was showing. So I started reading it out loud, but stopped when I realized it was about Pineapple. And Pineapple basically got mad and left. Well, that was that was just messy. That was just messy on multiple people's parts. Shout out to Estelle. We got some pounds. We got 20 pounds. You managed to keep your eyelashes on for 3 stories. Hey! I almost ripped them off. I was this close. I almost ripped them off. Thanks, sis. Thanks for the super chat. Again, y'all, not required, but always appreciated over here. Thank you so much, tribe. Yes, kept the lashes on. But, so yeah, basically what happened, just to sum it up, because I see some of y'all are confused. Basically, someone was talking shit to a girl in the group named Wendy about Pineapple, and Wendy slid her phone over to bruh who read in the story, and his ass was reading it out loud, not realizing it was a shit-talking text, a subtext about Pineapple. Messy high school shit. Textbook messy high school, miscommunication, shit-talking. So Pineapple got mad and he left. He transferred his school and everything. Damn. He was done with y'all. We later found out he was acting weird as fuck because he was overwhelmed with other shit going on in his life. But that was mad immature and weird. This little boy, teenager, family, uprooted him. Y'all are about to graduate next year. Hold on, let me read this super chat first, and then I'm going to get into that statement. Michelle says, first time doing one of these. Hey, everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Winter break is here. Turn up. And it's snowing here in Maryland. Burr. Thank you so much, sis. It's raining here, so I know it must be snowing there. It's raining and cold. That's why my little ponytail looking like this. But thank you so much for the super chat, sis. I had to catch you before I did this little read real quick. Had to thank you before I did this little read. So, like you said, bro has shit going on in his personal life. He's about to graduate next year, and his parents plucked him out and moved him different schools. Yes, what y'all were going through was immature, but let's not act like y'all weren't the one talking shit about him. It's not like he got caught talking shit about y'all and was like, oh, I got a dip. Like, no. He had his own shit going on, which is probably a lot. Because that's crazy. He just moved like that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot going on that is just not being acknowledged. But, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so no, I'm not interested in him anymore. And we have a very surface level combos from time to time. And we have not hung out since he transferred schools. Long story short, both dudes are irrelevant. But damn, like, Pineapple was your best friend, though. Like, that's kind of harsh. Like, was he ever your friend, or was he just always a dating prospect that just never was interested in you, maybe? Because, like, I don't see how you could just say, oh, he's irrelevant now. Like, that was your best friend. Like, was he ever really your best friend? Or, like, I don't know. You did Pineapple kind of dirty, not gonna lie. You don't even know what he went through. Like, how is that your best friend? I dead over exaggerated my feelings in this story because I wrote it at the time. Also, because I be crushing hard. At the moment, I'm kind of crushing on this dude I've been crushing on since freshman year, and he does not like me. I know because he's straight or whatever, but I tried to avoid him and shit, but I can't help it because we have had classes due to Corona, and we're kind of associates. One day he called me cute, not in a gay way, and I was like, so fangirling over this boy. Leave these straight boys alone. They're worse than the DL ones. Yesenia. Hey, Yesenia. What's up, girl? Fun fact. I was almost named Yesenia. We could have been twins in a different life. She said, I love you and your growth. Been following you for years. My biggest flex is you follow me on Twitter. Hey, oh shit. Okay, I know who you are. What's up, Yesenia? I have not been on Twitter in so long. I know exactly who you are. What's up, sis? What's up, Twitter family? I have not been on Twitter in like, it's about to be like 6 months. Shout out to Kaya. Thank you, girl. Hey, girl, I'm at work currently, so I can't stay long, but I'm going to tune back in when I'm off, girl. Love you and your channel. Okay, girl, go sneak back to the job. Thank you. Sneak back to the job, girl. I don't want to get you in trouble. But so, No, we have not gone over the title story yet. Panostagram. Panostagram. We didn't go over it yet, but leave these straight boys alone. Stop crushing. Again, the same advice I'm giving you, the same advice I gave you before. Leave these boys alone. They're distractions. You need to build yourself up a little bit because you don't even realize that bridge you just burnt. Like, trust me, it's way valuable of an experience of a gay baby to have other gay baby friends. It's way more of an experience than to fuck all of them and just run through them. Like, or just date all of them and run through them. Now you got bad blood. Now you got history. Now when you make a friend with another gay baby, oh no, you hooked up with my homie gay baby and you did them dirty. Like, that's how the mess starts. You get what I'm saying? That's how the mess starts. Just stay out the mess. Stay out the mess and try to build yourself up to where people will come to you, you know, instead of you constantly, oh my God, who's going to like me? Who's going to like me? Who's going to like me? Build yourself up to be that likable ass person, you know? Because again, like I said, when you fake it till you make it, there's only a certain point until someone gets close enough to you and they fucking clock you and they use you. But what do y'all think? Shout out to Adriana. Thank you so much, girl. She said, love you, Naja girl. As a fellow bi, leave the straights and the DLs alone. I will attest to this. Look, this is the first, like, fully straight guy I've been with. Daniel is the first fully straight guy I've been with. But all I can say about that is make sure they're not homophobic. Don't do no DL, because usually the DL shit comes with some homophobia. Not gonna lie. Usually is associated with the homophobia. I can't contest on the straight, but now if you're a gay guy, yeah, I would not fuck with them straights. Don't fuck with them. Don't do it. But if you bi, or trans, just make sure they're not freaking homophobic. That's all I could tell you, because you don't want to be it's hard being part of a community and then dating somebody who's like that. Trust me, you don't want to do it. I've dated somebody who was DL before, homophobic as hell. Like, they had a whole boyfriend and all, like, but was homophobic as hell. Like, telling you, you don't want to go through it. You really don't. You really don't. But like the stream, y'all. I'm about to move on to this next story because we done gave him advice. So here's another short one. Not the homophobia. It's called, Should I Ask Him Out? Girl, why not? Why not? I mean, if look, do you belong to the streets? Does he belong to the streets? Is he a fuck boy? Are you a fuck girl? Is he married? Like, why are you asking? Chelsea's so stupid talking about, I don't know. Y'all, the chat is funny. Talking about, is he ugly? If you gotta ask, then no. I hope this is a cute story. Right, me too. It's a little ghetto. It's all ghetto. Okay. So, hey, Naja. Girl, you spelled my name wrong. Hey, Naja. I love your videos. Please keep my name private because... Oh, snap. We got a tribe relationship. Please keep my name private because my ex is in the tribe and still watches you. Okay, guys. I'm just gonna all right. I won't say nothing. Me and him have been broken up since December. Our breakup didn't end in a bad way. It just ended because of my uncle threatening to tell on me since I'm not allowed to date. Well, how old are you? Why are you not allowed to date? How old are you? See, now this is that shit that I'm talking about. Like, this is that shit I'm talking about. Hold on. How old are you? But we still talk. Recently, we've been flirting with each other a lot. We always talk about hanging out, and sometimes I feel like he likes me. He always posts on his socials that he wants a girlfriend, and he's always telling me he wants one too. Is that a hint towards me? Should I ask him out, or should I just wait for him to do it? You thought you were slick by not putting your age in the email that I would not be able to clock that you are not of age. Girl, look. If your guardian does not want you dating, you have no business dating. And he gave y'all age away because this man is talking on the phone with you, caking up with you, doing all this weird phone caking shit. And he ain't ask you to be his girlfriend. Like, this is some middle school, elementary, like, oh my God, we might hold hands in the hallway tomorrow, head assery. Like, girl, your uncle said do not talk to him. Do not fucking talk to him. He told you not to talk to him for a reason. Don't talk to him. Stop trying to be grown. Now, if you're an adult and you're living with an uncle and your uncle is saying under my roof you cannot date, you're a stunted adult because you're living with your uncle and you're talking to grown men that talk like middle schoolers. So I'm just either way, girl, if y'all are talking like this and you gotta wonder if he should ask you out, look, y'all in the chat going in, you over here wondering if you should ask him. Fuck, this is wasting your time. This is wasting your time in more ways than one. Leave these little boys alone. They're time wasters. You could have been doing so much stuff. Like, this is a waste of time. And very vague. That was the whole story. That was the whole story. Very vague. Very vague. Look, y'all, don't be mad at me, but that's just what I got to say about it. Look, y'all listen to your uncle. I really just get the vibe that you're a child. Hold on, let me click on this. Let me look at your picture. Let me zoom in. Yeah, you're definitely a baby. You're definitely a baby, but if you're not a baby, bro, your man immature as fuck. Your man immature. Leave him. And your uncle crazy. Get your own spot. If your uncle is controlling who you date as a grown-ass woman, that's crazy. But I'm getting teased that you're a child. Not gonna lie. And for one, it's crazy to me though, like, because I'm hoping you're not a child, because this wouldn't make no sense to me how your uncle is strict enough to where you can't date, but your uncle not strict enough to control your internet usage, because what is you doing over here, girl? Jesus. What is going on? Let's move on. This one, next case, this one is called "He Told Me His Real Age After the Fact." I'm hoping this is not some Chris Hansen BS, because I was just talking to Daniel about this the other day. There was like a point in time, like around the time when I graduated high school, where all younger kids just look grown as fuck. Like, they look like they were in their 20s and shit. And I remember there was a point online where people were like, no, kids don't look grown. You're just nasty. And it's like, no, bitch. Like, you see how this is my first time wearing these fucking lashes? There was a point in time where there were 14-year-olds doing tutorials on how to look like a Insta baddie. So let's cut the fucking shit. But what I can say now is today, kids finally look like kids again. They weren't. I blame Emma Chamberlain. Thank you, Emma Chamberlain, for making kids look like kids again. They got they fucking jumpers on, their scrunchies on their wrist. Like, thank you, Emma Chamberlain. I'm blaming her, and I am here for it. So I was gonna say I hope this isn't a Chris Hansen situation, but kids look like kids again. So there would be no reason for you to get tripped up. Period, bro. Period. Right, this is the 2000s kids. This is the early 2000s kids. Like, look, I'm glad that kids look like kids again, because that was just very weird. That was a very weird era where, like, I was looking younger than kids. Like, it was. Oh, y'all say y'all blame JoJo Siwa? Okay, yeah, I'll give it. I don't know, because JoJo Siwa is a very unrealistic view of teenager, because, like, girl, 17-year-olds don't do that. Like, JoJo Siwa is a little confused, but anyway, let me stop rambling. So let's get into it, because I'm probably just assuming, girl. Make sure y'all like this stream. We've been on here for over an hour already. Like the stream. So, hey Naja, this is my second tribe tea I've sent. Again, guys, if you want your shit read more than once, all you have to do is send me in more than one story, like back to back. So that way you know, okay, Naja is finally reading like this area of the email, so I know my stories are going to come up next. I don't purposely read people's shit multiple times, okay? Y'all know what I said last week. Just reiterating. So, this is her second tribe tea she sent in. I love your video, girls. Thank you. I know you are ready for me to get into it, so here we go. Back in September of 2019, I had made a PH account. What is that? PH. What is PH, y'all? PH account. I thought it was gonna be like seeking arrangements or like plenty of fish. Pornhub. Oh, okay. Thank y'all. Don't be writing that shit in the chat. Don't do it. Don't write it in the chat. Okay, I get it. Stop. Y'all stop writing it in the chat. Okay. So she made we're gonna call it PH. Thanks, sis. PH account. And posted a few videos, and I got mad DMs. I do camming here and there, so I was advertising on my Snap and there. This one guy in particular was intrigued by it, so I made a kick so we could talk more. Obviously, I wasn't gonna give this guy my number, right, girl? I don't blame you, fucking weirdos. So he asked if I had a kick, and I told him what everyone my age would say. Damn, people still use that, right? Like, why are you using kick? I haven't used kick since I was like a freshman in high school, maybe even a sophomore. She said I haven't used that since middle school. Anyway, we get to know one another pretty well. He tells me that he is a recruiter for the military. Y'all think I'm biased. Look, y'all think I'm biased towards these military dudes, bro. Been there, done that, girl. I'm trying to tell you it's not. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's just a certain breed of dude. I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. Nikki is so funny. Nikki talking about I am a therapist watching this between clients. Look. Look, your job, you already hearing all this type of shit. This probably is not surprising to you at all, like whatsoever. Oh my God. So, she said him being in the military was a turn on for her, girl. She said that was a huge turn on. I don't know why. He was 36. He got a wife and kids, which is why it took a lot of trust to give me his Snapchat. Remember that part. Before y'all come for me, we are both on the same page that this was just gonna be a fuck around before he has to be left and relocated. Like, y'all, these military dudes be killing me. So fast forward to early December. We have been talking for a while, just normal. Hey, how's your day? A snap, a quick pic. And by 5 or 6 p.m., we'd stop texting and made it routine. Girl, oh my God, you are like the professional other woman. Like, this is right. Little Unicorn says she pretty grimy. This is pretty grimy. You are like the professional other woman. Like, ooh, this is just bad. This is bad. Oh my God. We both had to do sneaky shit to meet up. I had to act like I was going to work, and so did he. So you're in a relationship also. So both of y'all got shit going on. That's why there's that trust there. Y'all are both messy. And I hope this blows up in your face. This is so bad. Oh my God. He lived in a place while I lived over an hour away from there, and we met at my job and went for coffee and then off to a hotel. We both were kind of nervous, but I sat on the bed and yada, 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 we smashed. Thank you for that, girl, because some people be like, then he licked my big toe and then we got it. And I'm like, girl, I don't want to know the details. So thank you for just saying bim bam, thank you ma'am, and going on with it. I appreciate you for that. Oh my God. By the way, it was the best little lay I had in a long time. You know, after the fun part, we stop and start talking, right? I bring up how next time we should go for drinks since I'm 21, and he agrees. We start talking about his past in the military and just his past in general. I had mentioned something about the years, and he goes, wait, how old do you think I am? I said, 36. That's what you told me. Sis, this wasn't his age. He goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I told Amanda that and sort of went with it. When we started talking, because I wasn't sure of your reaction. Mind you, we say Amanda because Amanda is her code name, I'm guessing. She told me to cut her off. She told me her cutoff year was 35. Oh, no. Okay. So he mixed her up with another bitch. He was talking to another girl named Amanda. And the girl Amanda he was talking to said, I'm not talking to nobody that's older than the age of 35. So he got them confused and told her, oh, I'm 35. And she's like, no, you told me you were 36. For one, that's still a lie because you said 36, not 35. I said, but I told you the oldest I had been with. So why do you think that'd be an issue? So I asked him, sitting there naked, how old are you? Bitch, this man says 42. My own daddy is 40. Girl, my mama's like 43. Like, I would have been disgusted. I don't even think I could do that with no 35-year-old. Like, I don't know. I just don't be having them like daddy fantasies like y'all bitches be having. I just don't. Like, y'all are like, hell no. My thing is he didn't even like lie that much. Like, I would have been able to be like, oh, okay, like twice her age, literally twice her age, older than her parents. Hannah said her father is 70. Jesus, child. He said he was 36. He's not 36. Talking about the circus music plays. Blake talking about, well, if he fine. Y'all better stop. Oh my God, he is married. He is a whole dusty. Oh my God, y'all. So that's what I get for messing with a married guy. Basically turning out everything he was saying to me. Also, he was way shorter than I expected. But aside his age and height, everything else added up. In late January, early February of this year, I get a message from him ranting about Amanda, saying how she stood him up, etc., and to see if she had posted anything. So I went and checked her Snap, and it had said she was somewhere in Dallas. I told him and let him rant about it. That's how we were. We go to each other. If you get what I'm saying. Well, he's calling and messaging her on a rampage. He tires himself out and leaves his phone open and unlocked. His wife was curious. Oh no. His wife was curious and went through his phone and found his Kik messages he sent to Amanda and went through his Snapchat. He has access to my premium story. Do y'all know what a premium story is? She said luckily she didn't post that day. So, but if y'all know what a premium story is. She went through his snaps and asked him why we were best friends on Snapchat. Sis, this was a whole mess. Y'all got caught. He is way too old to know what Kik is. I would have known immediately. If I was his wife, I would have been like, you are too old to know what this is. Get out. Go sleep in the lawn. So he tells me about it the next day, and he tells me about it while Amanda over here lying her ass off telling me they were caught at a hotel. Right, girl, bye. I acted cool about it to her. I sent the screen recording to military guy, and he laughed and was like, wow, I love you. I love how you played along like that was the truth when you already heard it from me. To be honest, because he lied to me about his age, I don't know if I really believed what he said was true. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because I had the best eggplant emoji from him I've had in a long time, and we never hooked up again, except that one time. I spared a lot of details, believe it or not. Shit was mad funny in real life. When I know I know you guys are either probably judging me in the chat or laughing. Either way, I'm only 21 and I'm just trying to live my best life. I'm all for you, girl. Have your hot girl summer, live your best life. But regardless of age, karma is very real. And you could only play certain games for so long, bro. Shout out to Regally Ayana. She said, I'm glad I finally made it to a live. I love you so much. Thank you, sis. Thank you for making it. But yeah, karma's real as fuck, dude. You're not always gonna be 21. There's gonna be a point when you're 40 and yo nigga's gonna be fucking on a 21-year-old little bitch and she's gonna be laughing at you. The fact that he just got up the next day and talked to you and his other hoe like nothing ever happened, you really think that wifey don't know what the fuck's going on? If anything, I feel like she just got involved because he was blatantly upset about Amanda. She's like, babe, what's going on? One of your hoes are acting up. Like, this is just a very slippery slope. I just noticed the only party not mentioned was your partner, because you do have one. He's the victim in all this, for real. He's the real victim in all this because he's in a relationship with you and you sneak. Because it's one thing to have the confidence to be with a girl who is a sex worker, and you have to trust them to trust that they're not going to cheat on you and they're not going to do all the stereotypical shit that insecure dudes say that they will do. So for you to go out and like do it, it's kind of like, damn, like I feel bad for bro. I don't feel bad for the wife because she obviously knows something is going on, because you just gonna let him keep talking to the hoes. I don't feel bad for bruh because this is him playing his little sick fantasy. I don't feel bad for Amanda because Amanda's getting her coin. I don't feel bad for you because you getting your coin. I feel bad for bro because he doesn't know any of this shit's going on. Period. Whoever. You said, when did she mention she had a partner? Here, hold on. Because she said he calls, blah, blah, blah. Okay, she says, okay, so I went and checked her Snapchat and it said she was somewhere in Dallas. I told him and let him rant about it. That's how we were. We'd go to each other if someone we were involved with was getting on our nerves, LOL. And then when you go to the beginning of it, it said she would sneak out. Hold on. Yup. She said, we both had to do sneaky shit to meet up. I had to act like I was going to work, and so did he. Who are you pretending to go to work for? Y'all, context clues, y'all. Thank you, bald head. Thank you. Arlie said I made a live. Happy holidays to the tribe. Happy holidays to you too, sis. But yes, y'all, there is a victim involved that he who was not named in this whole story. Like, it's crazy, y'all. It's just crazy. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever been the wife who's just been like, okay? Have you ever been the side chick? Or not the side chick, the sugar baby? Or have you ever been the girl that was the young thing and now time has passed and now the roles have reversed? You're no longer the young thing and now your dude's going out looking. Let me know in the comments below. Now, this is the second to last one. After this one, we're going to be reading the title story. I just wanted to read this one because it has screenshots and I'm very curious. But Thesis, again, a fucking game. Okay. So, it says, hey Naja, I hope you find yourself well when you read this. Girl, I'm good. I'm doing okay. Girl, I feel about the dumbest... She said, girl, I feel about the dumbest girl in the world. I wrote in about a year ago to tell you and the tribe about my campus stalker. I called the story Stan the Stalker or something like that. Anyway, let me get into the story. I run a small online business now. Well, I did, that is, until a man started stalking me again. So my business was tarot, oracle cleansing, reading, stuff like that. Oh shit. Ooh, my bad. Shout out to hold on, I'm gonna try. Magali or Majali. Let me know if I pronounce it correctly. She said, this is for the sex workers who survived the entanglements. Period. So she said this one individual I got in contact was through Twitter. Y'all, don't look through spiritual guidance through Twitter. Don't look for gurus through Twitter. Don't look for your next messiah on Twitter. And honestly, I get promote your business wherever you can, but like spiritual healing and shit, I just feel like Twitter is such a dark app, bro. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, and y'all could say, oh, well, it depends on who you follow. Fuck that. It is a dark ass app that is not an app for people with mental illness, which is why I'm not on there. Like, no. So he saw my tweet in an astrology thread of a mutual follower of mine and DM'd me about it. We started chatting and he seemed normal. He was interested in my business. I didn't think much of it. We exchanged numbers. Because he was interested in a reading, supposedly, he told me about his long distance relationship with some girl he had never met before. He would ask for advice, but the whole time I dry text because I don't care, right? Like, you're doing a reading. You're not a therapist. You're not a life coach. Like, you're literally doing a service. So unless we're doing this service, don't hit me up. Like, it's weird. I have my own stuff to worry about. he'd send me about 40 messages. 40 messages every 5 minutes and got offended when I didn't reply. Oh, we got the messages, by the way. I'm going to put the messages on the screen. I just thought when I saw these messages, because I didn't read this, I thought it was like a boyfriend. This is a client. This is a client. Wait until y'all see this shit. This is wild. Wow. I started getting a bad feeling with the red flags popping off. He would send me hella selfies as if he was expecting one in return. One day he told me he had feelings and wanted to fly out to see me. You know, simp energy, uninterested. I clarified that I have a man. How about clarify that we are doing a service? Like, what are you doing? This is completely unprofessional and out of line. Oh boy did not take it well when I told him I had a man. I'll include screenshots too. So here's the screenshot of her telling him that she's not interested in him. Y'all. He talking about real talk. I was trying to get a plane ticket to come and see you in the next month type shit. Nah, fuck trying to be nice. Be mean to me. What the heck? Show me that evil side. Hold on. Stop the music. Stop the music. Remind you guys, this is a client. This is a client for her business. Sis, I would have just had to block him. And I'm really not trying to be shady, but y'all love talking about protecting y'all energy, y'all tarot people. Like, this is, follow your advice, sis. Protect your energy. This is draining. This is draining. Like, where's your man? Tell him to collect this dude. Like, what is going on here? Block. He is doing so much. Block. Not trying to be messy, but I'm just saying, like, I know you got one because I got one. Talking about your nigga probably weak. Beat the F out of his shit while you watch. Oh my God, the disrespect. He said he gonna beat your man up. He said he gonna put the paws on your man. I don't know. You're still young, too. You haven't even done psychedelics yet. What in the fucking Hotep warrior bullshit is this? Y'all need to get off of spiritual Twitter. Stop offering your spiritual services on Twitter. I'm telling y'all, it is a dark place. It is dark. There ain't nothing good. They argue about the same fucking shit. We argue amongst ourselves in our own community, tear each other down as sport. This nigga is crazy, bro. And it doesn't surprise me you got him on Twitter, bro. You haven't cracked the 25-hour mark yet. Wow, he's coming for your pockets. I was trying to show you that I'm on your level for real, but show you higher levels to the energy you have. Trying to teach you everything I know. Nigga, you hit me up. Girl, block him. I wouldn't even, like, how is this even possible? How is he even able to do you like this? But fuck that. I'm not cool with being just a friend. So now we got to go blow the whole thing up. What? I'm sorry, but police. I'm sorry, like, police. And I would say I would have my man beat his ass, but I understand, you know, shit. My man's a felon too. You can't just be beating people's ass when you got certain records. But shit, he needs to go. He got to get out of here some way. I would have had to call my brother, somebody. My brother, my uncle, my daddy. Somebody would have had to beat his ass. But no, seriously, y'all. If y'all are in this situation, collect all evidence. Go to the police. Because she said that he does try to call her on burners. But the difference is when you know the person stalking you, you know their real information, like the base real information before they go psycho. Like, you have their, like, you could press charges, bro. You could press charges. Like, y'all. Oh my God. There's more screenshots, by the way. But he starts calling me everything in the book and the classic, you're not on my level anyway. So I block him and he goes to harass me through text from about 14 text app numbers. So here is the text app numbers that he's texting her from. So none of these numbers are real. They're all fake. They're all app generated. So just letting y'all know, it's not real numbers. But if you won't let me, then I'm not going to beat myself up for it. We all got to walk or something. And he sent her an audio message. Talking about seems pretty cool. Another picture message. Get out your feelings. That's the end of my lesson. Class dismissed. Scary ass gonna send a peon to relay a message. I guess he's talking about your boyfriend. Your boyfriend should have slapped the shit out of him, bro. Like, this shit making me mad. If you were my girlfriend, I would be like, bro, that's why I'm getting mad. Because I'm like, bro, if you were my girl, bro, this would not be happening. Like, no. I'm sorry, but your man might be a little, might just be a little bitch made. I'm sorry, sis. I'm not trying to come for your man. I'm not. But I hope a police report, something. I hope this man is locked up, because this gives me, I didn't know who I married T, ID channel T, bio channel T. And the last thing we need is people trying to see the how hard are you contest and somebody get shot, somebody go to jail. Like, so I'm not trying to say your man should have beat him up. But all I'm saying is, like, damn, he coming at your man crazy, talking about you gonna send this scary ass peon. Like, sir. Talking about certain shit should be earned before you smoke weed, go drinking, chase the opposite sex. What is he talking about? So yeah, just give me some time. I need to process. What is this man? Mental illness. So she said after that happened, she changed her number, blocked his main account on Twitter, and kept blocking the ones he keeps making to stalk me. Girl, send his information to the police. This is beyond internet shit now. He found my Instagram where I run my business, and I had to set it to private. Now he's messing with your fucking bag. Hold on, we just got a freaking super chat. Oh, it just says W. Shout out to Haley, taking all the W's this year, bro. But yeah, now it's affecting your pockets. Now it's affecting your business. Definitely would have filed a police report. He's fucking with your bag, sis. What are you doing? How could you let him fuck with your bag to this extent? And then, again, not trying to come for you at all. I'm being honest. I'm being, big sis Naja. I know last week a lot of y'all were saying I was being judgmental, but I'm just that blunt friend. I'm going to lay it to you gently. You get what I'm saying? You asked me for advice. I don't think, maybe this spiritual route just ain't it. Like, maybe you just need to do that for you and not share it with the world. Because a lot of people that do spiritual healing and tarot and stuff, it does take a lot of their energy. And like, I don't know. I feel like maybe you just need to work on you a little bit more spiritually and on your shit before you start offering services. Because like somebody said in the chat, I would have nipped this shit in the ass a long time ago. Because now it's turning into a spiritual attack. He's following you everywhere. He's coming for your protector, your man. He's calling your bluff. Like, this just ain't it. You weren't prepared for his type. You weren't prepared for a dude like him. You were not. It's too much. Return to sender. If any of you guys are experienced like spiritual healing, stuff like that, and you want to leave some advice in the comments of how you would deal with a client like this, let her know in the comments below. Again, this is not my profession, so I'm not trying to like comfort you. I'm just saying maybe take a step back from working with customers, or I don't know. It's just too much. Here we got Magali. Thank you, because I'm like, I know I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. Magali. She says she drew a card and got a high priestess. Ooh, and I let me stop. Okay, hold on. Let me keep reading because I do want to get to the title story. Okay, so he continues to make accounts to reach me. I don't want to be offensive to anyone with mental health issues or sound ignorant. Hold on, we got another super chat. Chell. Ooh, thank you, Chell. Or Shell, excuse me. I'm just the best with names today. She said, same thing my ex of 3 years did. As soon as I caught all of his eyes, I really hope he moves on. I hope so too, because bro, you are a client. You're not even a boyfriend. Like, move on. She says, I don't want to be offensive with anyone with mental health issues or sound ignorant, but he is delusional and obsessed. It affected my business so much, I had to suspend everything. It's frustrating because I shouldn't have to change my business name or make new pages or just because he won't leave me alone. Girl, I don't know how these low vibrational people find me. Because you invite them. I'm going to let you in on something. I'm a very intuitive person, but there's a reason why I personally don't do tarot. Okay? Because I don't do well with silly, goofy energy. I don't do well with petty, goofy, silly energy. I don't do well with playing games, youthful energy. I don't like that. And when you open yourself up to do readings and stuff like that, that means it's an invitation. It's an invitation, unfortunately. It is an invitation. You are inviting people into your spiritual space. You're sharing your energy with people. Like, you're inviting them in. And this might ruffle some people's feathers. Shit, I'm good for it this month. I've been ruffling people's feathers this month. In my opinion, when you go and get a reading, you go there because you know something's wrong. You're not all together if you're getting a reading. I've rarely ever seeked out a reading unless something was going on in my life. You get what I'm saying? I've only gotten one reading from a tribe member. And she has her own business and everything. I got one reading from her. It was cheap. It was only $10. Reasonable. Not no fucking $600 like these niggas be doing. No offense. I mean, if you're worth $600, you're worth $600. But I'm saying, come on now. And she had options. She said, do you want a relationship reading? Do you want a financial reading? Do you want a career reading? Or do you just want a general? And honestly, I just asked for the general because I feel like broken people seek certain answers. And I was like, I just want to have the experience of a reading. I don't feel like I'm broken financially. My relationship is broken, or like, you get what I'm saying? So unintentionally, you are inviting these people into your space, which is why I'm saying, if any of you guys do this for a profession, leave some tips in the comments on how you combat this type of person. Because when you work with customers, you have to know how to deal with different types of people. And when it comes to spirituality and, you know, observing people, reading people, if you will, you know, it's a lot. I know I'm ranting and rambling, you know, like, but yeah, never let somebody interrupt your energy to the point where your bag is fucked up. That's my thing too, Maylin. Like, how did that happen? Like, right, Estelle? I've seen certain people not read people too. Be like, no, I'm not about to read you. I know about you, sis. You can go. Like, the fuck? Like, what? No. Nah, y'all got to be more protective of your space. You have to be more protective of your space. You have to be more protective of your space. She said, I don't know what to do. I don't know if the authorities will take me seriously. I don't want to play the woman of color card, but let's face it, some authorities don't take us very seriously. Also, I don't think they'll take me seriously because it's an online matter. It pisses me off that he hides behind spirituality to try and manipulate, gaslight, and instill fear in women. I don't owe him or any other male anything. And these males seem to not understand that. SMH, that's it for me. Sorry for the long story, sis. I just want to get that off my chest. And here is another screenshot. So this is her just telling bruh, leave her the fuck alone. Telling, I want nothing to do with you. Leave me the fuck alone. He said, why are you turning up like this? What's really going on, bruh? Talk to me. You acting like I robbed you or tried to kill you or something. Technically, he did rob you of your peace of mind. He did rob you. You acting like I tried to... Whoa. I mean, you're spiritually raping her for sure. And I really hope you look up the cyber laws in your state. Each state has different laws of what you can and can't do. There are certain things certain people can't do to me in Florida. You will go to jail, bro. Like, there are certain states do not play about cyber bullying and stuff like this. The fact that you have receipts from 2019 is a good thing. Go file a police report. And honestly, bro, okay, another thing about to ruffle some people's feathers. This is why I say get the hell off of Twitter. Because yes, statistically, when people of color go to the police, you know, it might get put on the back burner. You know, blah, 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 blah. You may not be believed, blah, 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 blah. But because of that type of rhetoric being spun around on that toxic ass site, you have people like this who are just already, oh, I know for a fact my case will never get picked up. I know for a fact the cops are not going to believe me. I know for a fact that I'm not going to get justice. That shit is damaging. Please, sis, please go to the police. Do not let Twitter, and please get off Twitter. I don't know if you noticed by reading this story, but if you would have never been on Twitter, none of this would have happened to you. You would have never met him. You wouldn't have had this weird, like, rhetoric. Like, trust me, girl, you could go to the police. Make the paper trails of these reports. I'm sure you're not the only woman this man is doing this to. He's predatory as fuck. That is the word of the day on Sesame Street. Predatory as hell. Like, please go out and do everything you can do. Don't let the whole black man, black woman rhetoric get in your head to the point where you don't fucking protect yourself, because that's the internet at the end of the day. This is real fucking life. In real life, yes, statistically, our complaints and our pleas as women, period, get ignored. But that doesn't mean we need to stop, because what is the first thing they do? Oh, well, she never told nobody. So let's just cut it. Let's just cut that shit. Twitter is toxic. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all got to get off that fucking app. I'm trying to tell y'all that shit toxic as fuck. Look, that's my advice for you. Get off Twitter. That's my advice. Any of you guys who specialize in tarot, spirituality, if you guys want to give her advice, because that shit makes me sad that this was something that you wanted to do as a business and everything, and this fucking piece of shit came in and made you feel like you couldn't do it. And I really want you to have your spirituality, your tarot business, your reading business back, because that's not fair, bro. Shout out to Jazz. Yes, she does tarot. She says people will try to use needing help as an excuse to drain your energy. Yes. As an empath, you want to help, but you have to set boundaries. Love you, Naja. Thank you, sis. That is so true. You have to set these boundaries, and there's going to be tons of snakes in the grass like him. But he in specific seems dangerous. So please, it's a good thing that you have all of your receipts from 2019. Go to the police. Please go to the police. And if he's still doing it today, please go to the police. Shit, even get some of the, if you're still with your partner that you were with, get some of his receipts. Because I feel like you're not the only one, and it's not going to stop. Even the wording he uses is very toxic Twitter. Like, very toxic Twitter. Like, so weird. I've never seen no shit like this in real life. You acting like I'm some sort of ex that cheated on you. We're better than that. I told you to leave me alone, and you won't. Not only do I deal with men on the street harass me, now I got to deal with you. It's not a fucking fair that I can't get a break. You really think I can maintain a clear conscience if I end up getting rich off this shit for... What are you talking about? So he's trying to be a little Twitter guru too. So this is just like drama of the Hotep Twitter gurus. Like, girl, look, I want you to get your business back, because I'm loving seeing all these women of color in the tarot space. And I'm loving that women are able to pay their bills and shit off this. Like, if y'all have any advice... I appreciate all the advice that y'all have been giving in the super chat. We do have a lot of people that do tarot, because I do have zodiac skits and stuff like that. So if any of you guys are in future tense, give her some advice. But we're about to get onto this title story, y'all. We're about to get into this title story. When I tell you, me and Daniel were like talking about this, like, what would you do? So before I even start on this story, it's called My Ex. So not even like the ex-boyfriend, but like the ex before the ex-boyfriend died. Okay? Would y'all go to your ex's, like your ex before your ex's funeral? Would y'all do it? Me personally, I never established a family bond with any other person I've been in a relationship other than the person I'm with right now, so I would not do it. Me personally, no. I've tried both of my serious relationships. I tried, but both of their moms didn't like me. The first one's mom just didn't like me because she thought I'd be a distraction for college. And the second one's mom just didn't like me because she just didn't know how to speak. And her son was weird and didn't help us communicate. So yeah, I never really had any close, so I wouldn't. Maybe, yeah, I agree, Purple Haze, like maybe if we had kids together or something, but I just, no, not me. But let's see, girl. Hey Naja, my name is Camilla and I am 24 years old. And we're the same age too, girl. Okay. I'm gonna make this short and fast because I really need your advice. I've been watching you since I was in college and have been wanting to write to you for a long time, but I just didn't know what to write about until last night. So through Facebook and I saw a post about a man that I used to mess around with. It all started when I was 15. I was attracted to this older... Y'all. Oh my God. Y'all. I know I'm skipping, y'all. I know I'm skipping, but y'all, oh my God. Y'all. I am so shook right now. It all started when I was 15. I was attracted to an older man at church. He was 31. You were 15 in the church. So I'll repeat because it's lagging a little bit because we've been on here for so long. It's starting to lag. I'll repeat. Starting to lag a little bit. So I'm just letting y'all, I'll repeat. She was 16. It was a 16-year difference. She was 15. Y'all, oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to read this story because the chat's starting to tweak and I got to get this out. Because oh my God. Okay, so I didn't think anything would happen until one day we went to the movies as a group at church and we were just waiting around for the movie to start and we just hit it off. When we go into the movie theater, we sit next to each other and he started touching on me. He needs to go to jail. Don't go to his funeral, girl. He's a Chester the molester. He touched on you. Oh my God, this just got so deep. Oh my God. So now it's changed to, this was not your ex, girl. This was not your ex. This was a man who groomed you. This is your abuser. So you want to know if you should go to your abuser's funeral. This man was touching on you, girl. Oh my God, everybody in the chat is saying the same thing. Oh my God. Got no teacup up here. I just had the impulse to just, like, I got no teacup. Oh my God. Okay. So he asked for my phone number and the rest is history. So for the next 3 years of my life, and bro, that's what be killing me, bro. I bet you y'all are in the South. Y'all are either in the South, in the Bible Belt South, or you guys are Hispanic and Catholic, okay? Because I don't know what it is about in the South or like in the Catholic Church when it comes to like certain Hispanic families, because for whatever reason, when I tell people my experiences, they think I'm making a fucking generalization. Like, no. But I've noticed a lot of people are okay with their daughters dating older if they are a reputable member of society, like a pastor, like a so-and-so. Because I'm like, where are your parents at? I know they see you with this grown-ass man. I'm pretty sure they didn't care. The fact that you calling this your boyfriend, I'm pretty sure they didn't care. So y'all started dating 15, 16, 17, 18. So when you were 18, he dumped you. Sounds like a pedo to me. Oh my God. Okay. So through that time, I found out he had a wife and 2 kids. Of course he does, girl. And he told me that his wife and him were having problems and they were planning on getting divorced. So I stuck around. That's another thing. Like, you were going to be a stepmama. You were going to be an 18-year-old stepmama to 2 children. Y'all, oh my God, I know we're buffering and shit a little bit, but I gotta read this. Like, as long as y'all can hear me, we good, because this is crazy. Naya said you should spit in the casket. Y'all are going to hell. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. So, I didn't know about his wife because he always showed up to church by himself. But anyway, I never had sex with him, thank God. No, literally, thank God. Because we would just cuddle, kiss, and So during the relationship, he would break up with me, and I would cry so much just for him to come back like nothing happened. I really believed this man because I would talk on the phone with his sister, and I actually believed that we would be together. But during my senior year of college, oh my God, this man is a creeper. He has just been following you for your whole life. Your whole life. Girl, I really believe this man, blah, 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 blah. I was going to go away for college, and I didn't want to be attached to anyone or have a long distance relationship. During college, he messaged me a few times, but I was very vague and uninterested in the combo. I was just like, hi, how are you doing? Great, whatever. And that's where the conversation ended. At college, I moved back home. He messaged me again, and I kept things short. He asked me if I had a boyfriend, which I didn't, but I wasn't going to let him know that, so I didn't reply, right? This past Sunday, I let my secret out and told one of my cousins. Other than her, only one other person knows. So your parents didn't even know, which is shocking to me. How all these adults did not peep me. But, I mean, shit, I could say the same for my upbringing and a lot of other girls' upbringing out there where it's like, it's shocking that nobody noticed shit, you know? Like, girl, this is so... I wouldn't have showed up. Oh, my God. Okay, So that's Facebook. Someone from our old church posted a picture of him with a long caption. I was too lazy to read it, and I assumed it was a birthday post until I started skimming, and at the end it said, "You are with God now. Rest in peace." I couldn't believe it. I went to his Facebook page, and a lot of people commented on his wall. He gone, girl. He gone. He gone. So my question to you is, should I feel bad that I didn't cry? No. I wouldn't. You said I didn't really have any feelings. Why would you? He groomed you. He may not have stuck his little nasty pedo mess into you, but he was still touching on you and kissing on you and grooming you, and that was very inappropriate. Very inappropriate. When I read those posts, I didn't feel anything in my heart. I just felt a turn in my stomach. Do you think it was a coincidence that I haven't talked to him in years, and just when I decide to talk to him, this happens? No, girl, it is not your fault. There is no coincidence. God don't make no mistakes. It just happened, baby. It had nothing to do with you wanting to hit him up or thinking about her. It had nothing to do with you. It was just his fucking time. She says, was it a sign to message him? If anything, I just feel like there are certain, like how we were talking about last time with spirituality, there are just like certain little things you can't explain in the world, you know, and like, I saw somebody in the chat say they were an atheist, you know, and I'm not going to knock that, but I can't help it. Like, there is something in this world, dude. There is a higher power, and, like, sometimes you just feel little things. Even though the relationship was inappropriate, it was a relationship nonetheless in the lot of your life. So, yeah, you probably did get that freaking gut feeling of, this dude might be dead. And it's weird. Let me know in the chat. That's happened to me before, where I was like, I have a feeling that dude is dead. Like, it's so weird. God had to intervene, though. God had to intervene. She said, if there is a funeral, do you think I should attend it? No. I mean, she told me straight up, she messaged me back and she said, here's an update. I went to the funeral and I don't regret it. So sis went. I feel like you went because you didn't realize his role in your life. He was a grooming old man. He was never your boyfriend, ever. He was never your boyfriend. I'm so sorry to tell you. Now, in my opinion, I wouldn't go... Oh, okay, now this is where we might have some tea in the chat. So I'm going to put the chat up. Do y'all think that she should tell his late wife? Do you think she should tell the widow? Do you think she should tell the widow the truth? A lot of y'all are saying no, yes, yep. I'd snitch. A part of me is torn because it's like, what is that doing? All that's doing is tarnishing a legacy or like his name. Like, it's really not doing shit other than that. And then there is no like proof. It's pointless. If anything, it's just like spitting on a dead person name. Like, it's really not, in my opinion. And I do agree with Electric. I think the wifey may have even known, but I'm gonna leave that up to y'all in the comments below. Do you think that, you know, she should or what? Cause I don't know. Oh, hold on, Nia. You said, hold on. I'm sorry. The chat moving fast as fuck. Nia said, love you, Naja. Finally made a live since classes are over. Yes, school's out. Sending positive vibes. I think it should be beyond her now. Definitely let it go. God done took him off of this plane of existence. Just let him go, girl. Let his kids grieve. Because you got to think, like, that's going to tarnish the memory that they have of their father. Like, if anything, I would tell your family. I would tell your family your truth. But it sounds to me like you don't even view this as a predatory molestation or type of deal, in my opinion. Like, it seems like you're viewing this as a boyfriend. Well, I'm coming here to tell you from a girl who was also in your position at a young age, groomed by a little boy. Thank God, the same boat as you, nothing sexual happened. That was not your boyfriend. I have a whole story time. I'll link it up here. There will be a card for those of you guys that want to click it. I was in that same boat. That was not your boyfriend, girl. He groomed you. He groomed you. Definitely tell your people. Definitely tell your people. I just wouldn't try to get into no messy family drama. You get what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it for Tribe Teas today, y'all. We've been on here for 2 hours, as always. I guess that's just the new norm nowadays, girl. Again, you guys, I am still doing Vlogmas on my vlog channel, and I'm going to be opening Christmas presents. So if you guys want to send me anything for Christmas, or if you want to promote your business, send it to this P.O. box here. Yes, I am still doing the P.O. box. Somebody said because of the last live stream, I should take my P.O. box down. I will repeat, I am blessed and highly favored. I don't got no fear. The same way, and I'm sending my energy out to old girl that sent me that story where that dude ran her off her website. You cannot let these people do that to you. You need to build yourself up, be strong, get some protection. Y'all give her some tips in the comments, because no, we are blessed and highly favored over here. P.O. box still open. The feds could deal with you if you want to be stupid. Like, the hell? So yes, that is the P.O. box. Okay, and also, guys, please do not forget to make sure your notifications are on, right? Because I got analytics from YouTube that people's are not notified correctly. So sorry if I'm annoying you with this little comment, but we just need to make sure that everybody is notified correctly. Okay, make sure you like the video before you leave. It helps me out a lot. Okay, I'll be back next time with my eyelashes more secured and a less frizzy top pony. But what else? Oh yeah, make sure you guys give the chat a little bit of time to load up. The live chat isn't always visible immediately. Okay, guys. So again, thank you so much. Make sure you go on my vlog channel. I'm gonna be posting a vlog later tonight. I know I haven't posted one tonight yet. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.